But weather during the telethon was a little dicey at times. We had a blizzard warning expired just 2 hours before the telethon started.
That's right. A really rough situation. Friday night, we had the heavy bursts of snow and then transitioned to hours of freezing drizzle. And of course, we dealt with the wind. Yeah, we had the poor visibility, the horrible road conditions at times, and still conditions aren't exactly ideal. A lot of slippery spots at the roads, and of course this morning snow showers didn't help much there. We had some very light fluffy snow. Time lapse showing that from our studio as it looks southward with our Lewiston Auto camera. Some snow showers, clouds around. You start seeing some filtered sunshine break through just before noon, and now skies are completely clear, at least in the heart of Rochester. Blue sky overhead in just the last half hour. That's been the case. It's now 9 degrees, winds down to 6 miles per hour, so certainly much more bearable. Yeah, definitely cold, but nice and quiet and tranquil here at this point. A couple flurries still on radar. That's about it. A couple of patches of clouds, but for the most part, all of that now rotating to the south. The snow showers we had generated by an area of low pressure to the east that's pulling away fairly weak system. High pressure comes in, and that's going to bring us a quiet round of quiet sunshine today and tomorrow as well. Nice to get a break from active precipitation. Some sunshine, a few fair weather clouds in Rochester. Looking now northward, 6 mile per hour winds. It feels like 1 below. Air pressure is steady, 30.73 inches of mercury. Temperatures across the map starting to show some more double digits. Kind of nice to see that. Something we didn't get yesterday. We failed to reach double digits for a high temperature on Sunday. 7 was the high, and at no point did that wind chill get anywhere close to 0 because it was so blustery. Today, much less wind, which again, a nice blessing to start the week. Sun and lack of wind any time of the winter makes the day that much more palatable. But 9 in Rochester, Dodge Center 9. It's 11 in Osage, 14 right now in Decorah. Still running about 10 to 15 degrees below the seasonal average, but at least a tranquil day. Cold sunshine today. Also a breezier round of sunshine tomorrow, but then things start getting a little more active again. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, each featuring the impact of a storm system and a chance of precipitation each day, but not necessarily a huge amount, just nuisance type stuff. Some similar to the weather we've had recently, not necessarily wind, but that mixture of precipitation types as we'll see a warm up. But 9 degrees right now in Rochester, 2 below in Fargo. There's warmth to the west, and that's going to slowly work its way in our direction over the course of tomorrow, heading into Wednesday. By Wednesday, we'll even be above freezing, believe it or not. But today, struggling to get to double digits. We'll drop back to around 0 this evening. Temperatures staying there through the night as winds turn more to the southwest. Fairly light breeze, though, for the overnight hours. 1.5 inches above normal for snowfall this season. So we've been pretty much spot on. Every once in a while they fall behind to get a couple inches, and we were teetering right on the edge of being right where you expect us to be. So overall, we're doing okay. We don't need a whole lot more snow, and we're not really going to get a whole lot this week, but there will be nuisance rounds of snow that may make things a little slick at times. High pressure gliding to the south makes for a sun-filled Monday. Tomorrow, behind that high pressure, gusty south breeze starts to work some warmth back in, getting closer to 20. Gusty winds up to 25 miles per hour. Clouds increase tomorrow night. An area of low pressure to the west approaches. A little disturbance ahead of it brings a chance of snow, maybe an inch or two first thing Wednesday. And then as that system gets a bit closer, chances of rain mixing with snow. As you see these temperatures Wednesday through Friday above freezing during the days, and the nighttime hours will be right around the freezing, if not just maybe a little below that. Maybe things a little dicey at times over that stretch of time. Not a lot of snow, but at this point, maybe a couple of inches, maybe 3 or 4 inches at most, I think, as it stands now out of that system. But again, we'll be watching that in time with rain and snow chances down the road. But today, a couple flurries, otherwise partly sunny, 12 in Rochester, bright sun in Albert Lea, only 9 for the high. In Mason City, close to 10 degrees. Saratoga, 13 this afternoon. Northwest winds 3 to 8 miles per hour. Tonight, down to 0, light southwest winds, partly cloudy. And sunshine tomorrow, a gusty day though, 18 the high. 7-day forecast, we're looking at snow early Wednesday, changing to rain, maybe even a couple of spots of freezing rain that night. So that's something that we'll be watching. Then snow and rain mixture, and then very light snow Friday. That system finally moves out, and then we get a long stretch of dry, relatively comfortable weather. 20s and 30s isn't half bad for late January.
Yeah, 30 sounds so